introduce you again?
So Kennedy and I were driving on the highway, and we were talking about he, and I was talking about myself, and I can't remember if you came up with he or I was already talking about he.
I came up with he.
You came up with it?
Yeah, because you kept kind of bringing up who you had been and choices that you'd made, and you were kind of resenting yourself for it, and I kept trying to tell you, like, hey, you're not that person anymore. Like, you can call him he. And that was kind of like an idea. I feel like it wasn't really my idea, but it was the idea that came to my head for you, so that you could separate that, so that you'd stop, beating yourself up, like your current self up over something that you previously were. So that's why he was created.
Yeah, and it was the initial album title. So, yeah, I thought that idea was powerful, that you can be someone, and I can be myself in this moment, but that I was something else, and something that's like almost so far from who I am today that it just seems so crazy that I possessed that, or I lived through that, or I did that, or I heard them, or I was saying before that, like it helped me remember that I have a choice to do either or, and I can hurt people, I can be a savage, or I can decide and try to be conscious and cautious about the way that I engage with other people, so that I can create a different narrative.
Late night October, I call you a different number to tell you another year's gone by. New kid, different reasons why I stay believing, why I stay away. New kid, new shoes, they call me Mr. Blues. What am I missing too? I'm missing too. I'm missing too. All the sun, kids around, turn back when it gets too loud, making sure I haven't gone too far this time. Front seat at 5, we let things go. 6 hours a row, the unknown. About my head, where'd you take off to? Got lost in the stars, exhaled in the dark. They need you, wherever you've been. They call me Mr. Blues. What am I missing too? I'm missing too. All the sun, kids around, turn back when it gets too loud. Make sure haven't gone too far this time.
There's a time where I sat with my mom, and she kind of sat me down at the island at our old house, and she was saying, like, what happened to you? Like, where'd you go? Like, your siblings miss you. They miss who you are and who you were. And I was like, man, I don't know. Like, I don't know where he went. And I think I was feeling a lot of remorse at the time, so it was hard for me to feel like I could be happy or I could joke and I could just play around and be confident. I was very critical of everything that I did because like I was hyper focused on my actions. Now and who I wanted to be at that moment was, I guess in a way, trying to be more responsible. So that's he. But on like a way lighter note, I really like the bass on the song. And after we listened to it before, I was saying it was kind of like ghostly. I don't know, it's like a friendly ghost, like kind of intense, but there's something soothing about it. So, yeah, he.
This is one of the, I kind of explained this, but this was one of the tunes that Damon kind of played for a while before he put it with something, and that's how his system works to creating music. Is he'll create a tune or play something on the guitar or the piano, and he'll play it for months, and then like all of a sudden he'll have these lyrics, and then he'll put them together, and it's just really cool to see that production side. I guess I get the behind the scenes, but he played this tune for a while on the piano, and it was cool to see it come together.